Welcome to the latest edition of Global Speaker News. In this programme, we'll be introducing an extraordinary speaking talent from the United States, Cliff Quicksell. Yes, that really is his last name. Cliff has been speaking to organisations throughout the world for nearly 3 decades, with extensive experience in the UK, USA, Europe, Australia, New Zealand and Canada. His areas of specialisation include sales, marketing, creativity and personal and team motivation, and his focus has always been on small to medium-sized businesses and organisations. Having been a CEO of 2 very successful startup companies, he fully understands how to help companies achieve peak performance and stand out from their competitors. Cliff has been involved in many industries: promotional marketing, imprinted sportswear and hospitality, to name a few. His experience spans from 15 years as CEO of a professional marketing firm, 3 years as managing director for a franchise group, and president and CEO of a top manufacturing company. Currently, Cliff consults multiple companies and various top firms, along with his multiple speaking engagements. During this tenure, he's achieved the Mass Professional designation, Master Advertising Specialist. He's been actively involved in various organisations: PPAI, the International Trade Association for the Promotional Products Industry, serving on various committees as a featured keynote speaker and facilitator at all PPAI and ASI shows, and as a member of PPAI's Ambassador Speakers Bureau for over 15 years. Recognised by PPAI for creativity, he's won the prestigious PPAI Pyramid Award for Creative Marketing 16 times. He also won their Ambassador Speaker of the Year award for 6 consecutive years. And in 1997, he was an inaugural recipient of PPAI's Distinguished Service Award. In addition, in 2001, Cliff was named one of the top 6 industry speakers and trainers and was named one of the top 50 most influential people in the promotional marketing industry. In 2011, he was named one of 11 marketing visionaries by Promo Labs Industry Voices. Cliff has won numerous other awards for creativity and speaking, and he's a published author with 2 books and over 500 articles to his credit. Cliff tells us that he has one mission: to provide and deliver the best, most comprehensive and up-to-date education, training and consulting, and to aid companies in growing and marketing their respective businesses in the most professional and profitable manner possible. Let's take a quick look at Cliff in action.
I fly 205 days a year, roughly. I have a plan. Get on the plane, find my seat, and I doze off. That's what I do. And I've heard all the squawk from the captains, all the conversations from the flight attendants and the first officer and all that. But I'm laying there one day, sleeping, dozing off, and I notice a little boy walks on the plane with his parents. And he sits right across from me on the aisle. And as I'm dozing off, I hear this: "Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take off. If you please buckle your seatbelts." And I'm thinking, I've heard that 1,000 times, right? And a couple seconds later, I hear, "So Jim, how's the wife and the family? The kids?" I'm thinking, now that's unusual. I've not heard that, right? And the next thing you know, I hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're backing up now." And I feel the plane jerk. Everything's cool. And then I hear, "Oh my God, we're going to hit something." And I sit up, and it's this 6-year-old kid sitting in there doing the squawk and everything. And I'm like, oh my God. The back of that seat in front of him became the cockpit of that airplane. He's tapping the altimeter, looking out the window, checking the foot pedals and all that. And I'm watching this kid, and I must have looked like I was on a Darvon drip because my mouth is down here. And I'm watching this kid, 6, 7 years old, right? And he's going on and on and on. And then he gives me one of these. He looks over and he goes, he winks at me like he's in control, right? So we get off, we taxi out. He's got his hand on the controls. As the plane takes off, he pulls back on that stick, plane comes up off the ground. I'm thinking, whoa, this is cool watching this kid do this stuff. The plane banks left, he banks left. Plane banks right, he banks right. Plane gets in turbulence. He goes like this, exaggerating it like this, and he looks at me and goes, "Don't worry, we're going to be fine." Right? We were flying from Vegas to San Diego. Charles Lindbergh Field, he lands that plane perfectly. Never took his hand off the stick, never stopped doing what he's doing for 45 minutes. He lands, we land, get up, I look at him and I said, wow, I bet you'd like to be a pilot someday, wouldn't you? He says, no, sir, I'm going to be. 7. And I said, why is that? He says, because I have a passion for flying. At 7. And I thought to myself, if I can be a contribution, if I can have that type of passion when I speak, and I can push that out on you, if I have that kind of passion when I deal with my children, how powerful could I be?
Let's see what his clients have to say.
I truly love Cliff's seminars. He has so much energy and so much enthusiasm, really passionate about the topic, and he always just gives so much to the audience, and it's really a great experience. I highly recommend him.
So this is my first time to ever experience Cliff in a speaking engagement, and I would consider myself to be a totally creative person until I just experienced that. So I'm going back to my business with all new ideas and a totally new direction because of just 45 minutes sitting in his class. So thank you so much, Cliff. Loved every minute of it, and I know I'm going to be connecting with you again. Thank you.
Well, this is my second day at the PPAI show, and I can't even tell you the experience that I have gained in being in Cliff's workshops. He is phenomenal. He speaks from the heart. He is a wealth of information, and his creativity just flows. And you can tell with all the energy that he puts out and what he gets back from everybody. Highly recommend him. Tell you, you don't even know what you're missing until you have an experience of attending his workshop.
Hi, this is Roy Johnson, Royal Marketing. Been in the industry for over 28 years. There have been 10 years since I actually sat in one of Cliff Quicksell's presentations. Got to tell you that I'm actually at the point after 28 years of thinking about getting out of the business, leaving the industry, sort of died out in my energy and juice. Sitting in his presentation this morning revived my passion, gave me a new insight into the business. I'm ready to go back now, bring in a banging year for 2011. If you have an opportunity, take his presentation.
If you would like to see your business grow and greatly improve its marketing creativity, there are few speakers that have the immediate impact of Cliff Quicksell. You can call him today or contact him by email or Skype at the addresses below. Well, that's it for this edition of Speaker News. Thank you for watching.